Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. We're going to be talking about something really, really cool tonight and a challenge that Kerry is doing coming up next week, which is just an amazing, amazing, amazing challenge. And I'm going to let you describe exactly what all you're doing because I saw people's reactions when I put up the announcement for the live tonight. They're like, how is that even possible?
Well, yes, we are offering to help people do 700 social media posts in 7 days. And believe it or not, we've done it before, so we know that it can be done, and you can do it too, even if you are someone who's having a hard time finding the on switch on your computer. Even if you are someone who is very, very frustrated with social media and can't figure out what to post and how to get it done and what to say, and your head just goes into mush as soon as you think about it. We have help for all of that. So we work with business owners. Actually, our primary business is a networking business where we bring business owners together to share leads and referrals. And over the last more than a decade of doing that work, we discovered business owners have two problems. They are always struggling with not enough time, not enough money. And that always impacts things like marketing. Don't have enough time to get it done. Don't have enough money to get it done. So we're always looking for shortcuts. So my background is in social media marketing. And when I started operating CIBN Connect as a networking organization, I realized this was something our members really needed. And over time, we realized that all business owners really need this kind of help. So that's what we started focusing on. And it's phenomenal. We actually help you do all kinds of posts. So any kind of post you can imagine, we are creating them all. And we help you get a whole bunch of them done in kind of a reusable arsenal that you can come back to again and again and again so that you can use that. And you don't have to be wondering, oh my God, what am I going to put up at Christmas time? And what am I going to put up at Easter? And yeah.
And people think that they have to recreate the wheel every single time for every single post is always the thing that I find is like an interesting misconception. And you don't.
No, absolutely. So we show you actually in the first couple of days, we work a lot on the written posts and we help you narrow down things like what your target market is and how to talk to them. And we show you how to get some real fast wins, some good wins, some quick things that you can do that you can put 200 to 400 posts together really quickly. We show you how to find quotes that resonate with you and how to make up your own quotes and how to make up your own questions that make people think. And we work with the business owners that are there in the room. You tell us what your background is or what business that you're trying to get people to buy from. And we've worked with thousands of businesses over the last 12 years. So we have a lot of expertise in all kinds of business. And we know how to talk to your customers. So we run all these ideas past you and you're generally writing down like crazy or typing like crazy or recording the session so that you can get it done. But yeah, we show you how to do it. About an hour each morning is how long we have you work on it. We have a private Facebook group that everything gets funneled into. And if you don't have time to do it that morning, you can go back and watch it later. They stay up later. So it's a fabulous opportunity to go back and work on it again. We find if people do the hour with us, they generally will do about 350 to 500 posts in a week. But if they put in an extra hour somewhere in the day where they actually work on stuff, they usually will do 700 to 1,000 posts. By the end of the week, they will have so much ready to go. You'll never be wondering again, how am I going to get this done?
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
And that is always like one of the things that is interesting to me because social media content should never be, in my opinion, something that you wake up on Tuesday morning and you're trying to figure out what your calendar is going to look like for that day.
Exactly. And I know another thing that people do, Haley, is they know they have a promotion of something that's coming up. They just wrote their book and they want to promote it, or they have an event, a webinar, and they want to promote it. And they know that thing is coming up in a month or 2 months or 3 months, but they don't start writing their content for it until the week before, and man, this should have been
or afterwards.
Or afterwards. Yeah.
And then they do one post, wonder why it flopped because they only did one post.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, obviously writing a book wasn't for me because, I put a post out and nobody responded.
Exactly. We do some training around that too as we go through the challenge. I always talk about the 4 C's of online marketing, and content is the big C that we're covering really with the 7-day challenge. But there are other C's that kind of have to be together, and I've done a lot of YouTube videos on that on CIBN TV on YouTube if you want to look them up. But the other C's are things like connections. If you make your one post and you have 39 followers on Facebook, so it's like shouting a message into an empty room. You really have to get that word out there to more people than that. So at CIBN Connect, we like to show people how to build their connections. They get lots and lots of connections. And then, of course, there's that consistency piece. Like you said, one isn't going to cut it. It's the other C. And the fourth one is call to action. So if you don't actually tell them to do something, they will just not do anything, ever.
Really? That's shocking.
I know, isn't it?
It's so shocking.
I know I don't have to tell you. It's like singing to the choir here.
I'm just teasing because, people really think that they can just show up and post, quotes all the time and not give anybody any meat and anything to like chew on. And yeah, if you did this kind of challenge, because I am like all in, y'all, you should sign up for this like yesterday. This should be a total no-brainer because this is the kind of thing that is business altering. And a lot of people want to maybe hire me to do social media. We do manage social media for clients. But, here's the thing. You're going to spend hundreds to thousands of dollars a month to have us go do that for you. And a lot of small business owners just don't have that in the kitty.
And oftentimes too, they come to a professional like yourself, Haley, and they have no idea what even to ask you to do, or, you have to really work with them and dig it out of them to figure out what to focus on because they often don't know themselves. So one of the things that this challenge will do for people is it will really help them figure out what it is that they want. They'll get a good idea of how to do some of it. And some of them will get some things done. And other ones will be like, wow, I need a professional. I better go back to Haley now. But now they know exactly what it is that they want. And they have some kind of frame of reference about how this should work. And they will appreciate you a lot more too, because then they'll realize, the consistency factor often comes into place when you get somebody like Haley to actually help you be consistent.
Yeah, so it makes a big difference. Even just posting twice a week, 3 times a week. Just posting does so much more for the business. I mean, because if you think about it, you get seen by, maybe 7 people on a post. Well, if you post 3 times a week, you just got seen by 21 people as opposed to 7.
That's right. So you need more, and you need it to be really, you need some of it to be catchy, eye candy. You need some of it to be the words that are compelling. Some of it should be pictures. Some of it should be video. And then there's what channels are you on? Do you use podcasts or blogging or YouTube videos or lives? So we're actually going to be covering a lot. We're going to be actually helping you do things like create 52 weeks of content for your blog, your vlog, your Facebook lives or your videos. Something that you can, work towards and know what it is that you're doing week by week in ahead of time, so that you're not doing this knee-jerk reaction to, oh my God, what am I going to do this week? You're not having those conversations. So.
Right. Yeah. Ida asks, hi ladies, when is the challenge? Hi, Ida.
Hi, Ida. It is October 19th. It begins. It actually starts at 10 o'clock a.m. MDT, which is 12 Eastern. We do it for an hour each day. It will go into the Facebook group. If you can't make it right then, you can go in later and watch the video and catch up on it later in the day. Another thing, I don't know if people realize this, but our challenges and our courses and stuff, usually like a challenge would be $7 or $17. The course would be $700. The online membership or mastermind would be $2,000. We have decided that we are doing this 7-day challenge, and we are offering it for free to all the members of Haley's group. and
That is
all of
so
her
cool.
business pages, everything. So the links that we're putting on your page, Haley, are for free sign up to take that challenge. So, just come one, come all, come and check it out. Come and, start working on your stuff. And we just figured you guys don't know us. So we wanted to introduce ourselves to you in a happy, healthy way. Say, come on
That's
in.
really cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. I mean, and this is just one of those things in business that just moves the needle so much.
Mm-hmm.
And Tish says, yeehaw. Thanks,
Yeah.
Tish.
There'll
This has
be
been a running
some
joke.
super big wins. I mean, you're going to have some people who will make 200-300 posts and they'll be like, oh my God, I never did 10 before. So that's great. And then there's going to be some who really take it seriously and they get it all done and they do that hour or sometimes even 2 in a day, and they're going to hit 700 to 1,000 and they're going to be just on cloud 9 because they've never had that kind of success before. And then you're going to have a few people too who say, well, I really want to do this, but that week's bad for me. And we've seen this happen where people sign up and they don't get a lot done the week of, but the stuff was there. So they continue to go back. And 3 weeks later, I hear, hey, I just got my 700 done. So, that can be done that way as well. And the group stays up. So as long as you're registered, you have access to it.
Ida, the link is actually in the description for the video. I could post it if I put comments. StreamYard doesn't put it everywhere. So it's actually in the description of the video above or below, depending on which platform we're on. So It's there. We posted the link, I promise. Awesome. And I will make sure you get it.
Yeah, if you go to the WEN group, it's actually on the banner. And if you click on the banner, it will the picture will come up and it'll be right there in the description of the picture of the banner.
Mm-hmm. And this is such a cool thing. So what is like one big success story that you can share from somebody who has done this challenge?
Well, I have quite a few really good ones. I know we actually posted some videos about it on our CIBN TV channel on YouTube as well, some stories. But I think Cheyenne Kramer was one of the ones that she couldn't, she just felt like she couldn't even, post. She couldn't put together 3 or 4 posts, And as she started working on it, she realized, wow, I can do this really, really well. And, we showed her how to create those written posts and how to get those picture posts done, and encouraged her to focus more on the videos and the lives that she was doing. And she's been doing lives really, really frequently. That's one of our success stories. I think another one is Leah Fink. Leah, when she joined us at CIBN, she really didn't have her business model put together yet. Mm-hmm. And the process of being part of our organization, we've helped her figure out how to create a webinar and get that out there and fill it. And of course, she had to create all the social media and stuff to, advertise that and to get it out there. And she now has a very successful, thriving business, and she's making an income from her business. I think we're about a year in for her. That's another really big success story.
That is really, really cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, it's that full-featured surround sound experience for business owners where you start showing up in different ways with different means and modalities. Wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of opportunities in our organization because we put on weekly networking meetings and we do mixers and, other things like that. Oh, and by the way, you guys don't even know this, but we threw in some really cool special extras for that challenge. So people who sign up for it they're going to be invited out to our Entrepreneur Book Club for free, which again, usually has a fee attached to it. That happens, I think it's on the 21st in the evening. And they're also going to be invited out for a special networking event so that those that are participating in the challenge can meet each other and can meet other people from our organization. And that's going to be happening on Friday, the 22nd, 11:30 to 1:30. Again, that's Mountain Time. So people can, have an experience of the networking as well as what we're showing them in the social media. We're going to be encouraging them in that particular event to take out their stuff that they've been making and show it off. Let people see what they've been doing. So you can have some opportunities.
So much.
Yeah,
That is
lots
really, really, really cool.
yeah. So it's great. And I just want to thank you, Haley, for having me here with you
This is
today.
awesome. I am
You know,
like so stoked about this because it
I've
is
been
such
watching
a
you for so
thing
long.
that's
I'm
like,
like, I want to be on Haley's show. Guys, it can happen for you too.
it's
So awesome.
amazing.
So thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I mean, I just love what you're doing, and I think it's just an amazing opportunity for people. I hope that everybody who sees this will register and that we will get more traction and get more people registered because this is awesome.
Well, we're
Cool.
going to have some fun. They're going to see me at my zany best.
I like Zany Best. Zany Best is a lot of fun. So I can't wait to see what all your Zany Best is. I may drop in myself and, learn something. Believe it or not.
Well,
Yeah, I do other people's challenges and learn stuff.
absolutely. And by the way, guys, that's another thing that I always say. Some people are like, oh, don't take my stuff. It's proprietary information. I'm like, baloney. You know what? I have never had an original idea. I got it from some book or some place or some course, or it's all stacked up, years of experience or seeing, in action. And we just do it in front of you and we encourage you, take it, use it, sell it to your clients. I don't care. Put your name on it. Don't care. Okay. Want you to prosper. Okay. Want you to come back with a great success story and go, man, this has changed the trajectory of my business and everything is like moving ahead now. I want to hear those stories. So we want to give it all
That
to
is
you.
so cool. Yeah. And you know what? That's really kind of the interesting thing is for me, there are no competitors.
No.
No, honestly, we can try to compete with each other or we can try to help each other.
No,
And
the only competitors I ever look at are like the really, really big ones. And I go, man, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to take that over that. I want to be like Uber was to the taxi industry. I want to be like that to the networking industry.
that is so cool. Gonna take out BNI, huh?
I never uttered those words, but
That thought might have crossed your mind.
Pinky in the brain may have been up late at night thinking about that.
How do I take those really big ones? That's so cool. I love that for you so much. Thank you for joining me tonight. This has been so much fun.
Absolutely.
Y'all register above, below, sideways. The link's there. Y'all get it. Thank you, guys.
We always say happy capitalism. So happy capitalism, guys.
I like it. I'm in. Happy capitalism. Let's do it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. She competes with